Watch this one day in the future, wouldn't you? Hey? Who's calling out to me? Okay, now, what I would like is a show of hands. Who here has been hypnotised before? Oh, isn't that great? We have a whole room of hypno-virgins. Who here has seen a hypnosis show before live? Oh, good. Okay, excellent. Notice there the people sitting at the back of the room. Okay. With the room full of hypno-virgins, there are a few things I need to explain before we begin. Come on in, gentlemen. Come in and join us. Are you coming? Okay. So, what do I need to explain? I first need to explain that hypnosis is not about mind control. I will not be controlling anyone here. It is about me teaching you how to control your own mind. In the process, I'll be a little bit sly and I will get you to do some silly things. Nothing that's too terribly embarrassing. You're not going to wake up at the end of the show and find your knickers hanging above the speaker over there. I don't do that anymore. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to let people know that you were nuts. What else do we need to know? What else we need to know is that no one must come up here. And I'm wondering if I'm running out of battery or whether that's another sort of a problem. Okay. So it really is, and I'm really sorry about this, but I'm glad it happened right at the beginning of the show. I'm going to change the batteries in this microphone and that's going to make life so much better.
You're the backup room, baby. I do for my baby and like everything. I'm like, I can't up there. I'm going to danger myself. No one much.
Testing. Okay, let's try that again. Right. Where was I? Okay. No one's going to be controlled. If there is truly something you don't want to do, you won't do it. I'm denied, aren't I? Okay. If there is truly something you don't want to do, you won't be doing it. There's just no doubt about that. Sometimes there are things that we didn't realise we wanted to do. We'll discuss that at the end of the night. Okay. Number two, there are some people that really do not want to volunteer. Okay, number one, if you've had a couple of drinks, that's great. If you started at 8 o'clock this morning, don't bother coming up because you just don't have the skills to concentrate to be able to do your job properly. If you are pregnant, now I know there's one pregnant lady in the room. Could you put your hand up? Okay, now, two? Okay, if you are pregnant, volunteering is probably not a great thing because of insurance purposes and everything like that, but that doesn't mean you can't be a demonstrator at the beginning of the show. Okay. There is some people that do this. If you are one of those people who just want to come up here to make the hypnotist look like a dick, don't bother. You'll be picked out very quickly. You'll be sent back to the crowd. Thank you. I knew I needed a word. I appreciate that. Okay, so I think that's all. I don't think that's all of the pre-stuff I have to do. So, who wants to learn a little bit about hypnosis? Number one, Hypnosis is all about visualization. And this visualization, it's interesting, in a room this size, there's going to be a few people that are seriously sensational visualizers. Seriously sensational visualizers. Not that good. What I'd like is everyone to put their hands up like this. Okay, now that your hands are up like that, as I said, in a room like this, there's going to be a few people who will, without even being asked, visualise a layer of super glue between that finger and that thumb.
Negative.
Could you put your finger and thumb together, please? That's it. Perfect. Okay. Now, when you have visualised that layer of super glue and realise you can't open that finger and thumb, no matter how hard you try, you can't open that finger and thumb, put them straight up in the air. Oh, isn't that exciting? Haven't we got a... Mrs. Can you come up here? Okay, this is a lady that we're not going to hypnotise tonight because she is pregnant, but she can demonstrate at the beginning. Okay, I'm looking for a gentleman. Would you like to... Oh, a birthday boy! Would you like to come and demonstrate? Sensational! Who else did we... No, let's start with the demonstrators. Okay, watch this, watch this. If your finger and thumb are still stuck together... Thank you. Okay, so if your finger and thumb are still stuck together, all you need to do is go like that. Watch. Watch. Like that. And they will come apart. Isn't that fabulous? Isn't it amazing what the mind will do? Absolutely amazing. Okay, the next thing we're going to do, okay, as you probably worked out, are yours still stuck together? Did you see the look on her face like a startled deer when I got that phone? Okay, this is testing 1, 2. Okay, that is sounding much better, isn't it? Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is this. Hands together like you're a good little Catholic boy or girl. Now interlock your fingers. And now in a moment, not yet, but in a moment, okay, our two demonstrators are having the ball up here. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to put your fingers, the two closest to you, right up there like that. Okay? Right up there like that. When that happens, in a moment, not yet, in a moment. Now look, focus, stare at the space in between those fingers. My eyes are going funny. And imagine that I've just put two magnets in. Okay? Okay, up. Look in between those fingers, feel what happens when you imagine those magnets. So who is feeling it? Who is feeling those fingers pull closer and closer together? Now as they pull closer and closer together, this is the exciting part. This is the exciting part. When they touch, I want you to imagine, just imagine that in between those two fingers is super glue. It's super glue. But feel it grow. Feel it get larger. Feel it go down in between your hands. Feel your hands start to pull tighter and tighter together. As those hands start to feel tighter and tighter together, notice the warmth. Notice the warmth of that super glue between your hands. Now, as you notice that warmth, just feel it start to cool. As it starts to cool, notice it getting harder. As it gets harder, feel it stick. Now, put your hands straight out in front of you like this. And try and pull your hands apart and find you can't. Okay. Oh, look at that. Has everyone's hands come apart? Whose hands stuck together? And yours have... Okay, hands back together. Just because I'm having problems with a microphone doesn't mean you're allowed to fall out of hypnosis. Okay, hands back together, put your hands right out in front of you. All the way out in front of you. Now, feel that feeling you were feeling just a moment ago. Bring it back to you. With this, the warmth, notice it getting hard, notice it stick. And the moment it's totally and completely stuck, hands directly out in front of you, all the way out. The moment it's totally and completely stuck, and you know that you can't pull those hands apart, no matter how hard you try, put them straight above your head. So try and pull those hands apart and find you can't. Try and pull those hands apart and find you can't. Okay, isn't that sensational? Come on ladies, hands up in the air. Another one there. Isn't that great? Okay, now, okay, if you would like to come up, you are very welcome. If you would like to come up and you would like to come up, you are very welcome. How did your hands go? Come on then. If you would like, if you don't want to, just shake your head. Okay. Now, how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need a few more. 1, 2. Need another lady? Would you like to come up? Okay, ladies, would you like to come up? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll take 2 more because who are you pointing at? One of these 2 guys here. Now seriously, did either of you stick your hands together? If you did, you're welcome to come up. One of you ladies? Come on. Okay. Now, we've definitely got one that's going back, and that's you. But you're not going back yet, because I want to show you something. I want to show you something really exciting. Can you bring your hands up and put them together again? Now, okay, and it can happen that quickly. So try and pull your hands apart and find you can't. Okay, isn't that sensational? Just like that, you can be hypnotised. Isn't that so cool? Now, I want your feet that far apart, shoulder width apart, now move one a little bit further forward. Okay? Perfect. Isn't that great? Isn't that so cool? Now, stuck can move. You can just push. If there's an artist in the room, a writer, and you ever get stuck, you can just move it out of the way. Watch. When I hit the top of those hands, they're going to spring apart, and that foot's going to stick to the floor. You ready? They're going to spring apart, and that foot's going to stick to the floor. You ready? Yeah, don't hit anyone. Okay? You ready? 1, 2, 3, bang. And that foot's now stuck to the floor. Now, here's the exciting thing, here's the cool thing. I'm not allowed to hypnotise a pregnant lady, so you're not hypnotised. But, can I have that hand? Because stuck is expandable. Watch. I would go from there, all the way up, along your arm, and into your hand, and stuck. Now, I can take that off very easily, but when I put it back on, it's thick. 10 times tighter. Isn't that cool? Foot stuck before, hands stuck to their head. Now, special pregnant lady. What was your name? Tammy. Tammy is gorgeous, isn't she? Tammy, could you just take a seat for a moment? I'm not going to hypnotise you. I'll move the seat forward just a little bit. Now just sit back down. Do that. Now stick your hand in your head again. Now try and take it off, because it's stuck. Totally try and take it off, all the way, hard as you possibly can. Oh, you're doing well. Let's take that. Do you remember that stuck feeling? Tammy? Hey, can you do that again? Not maybe, say yes or no. Okay, so is your foot still stuck? Okay, so feel that stuck. Multiply as it comes up your leg, up your arm, and stuck. to your head, totally and completely stuck. Now I want you to try as hard as you can to get it off and find you can't. Try as hard as you possibly can. It's really amazing, isn't it? Absolutely, completely amazing. Now, Tammy. Try as hard as you possibly can to take that hand off your head. And if you can take that hand off your head and grab that $50, it's yours. It's directly above your head, totally. It's getting tighter and tighter and tighter, and the tighter it gets, the more impossible it is to take off your hand. Okay. Oh, stick, back down, magnet. Oh, isn't that amazing? A magnet, just draw it back down. Okay, looks like I'm going to stop at $100. Tammy, pregnant lady, okay, with your hand stuck to your head, try as hard as you can to lift that hand and find you can't. But if you tried as hard as you could, you'd find you couldn't lift that hand, but you could have that $100. Try as hard as you can, and it's stuck. Magnet to your head. Isn't that amazing? Thank you very much, Tammy. That's all. Now, yes, that's it. Can we have an applause? What a scene. What a sensational lady. Your hand is free. Your foot is free.
Oh, excellent.
Okay, your foot is free, and you may go back to the audience. Okay, because we're not allowed to hypnotise pregnant ladies. Okay, could you move up here? You're Tammy's sister-in-law, aren't you? Or sister? You're her sister. Oh, good. What a great mum. You stay right there. Now, can you take the seat here?
I think
How
so.
many have we got? We've got a couple spare. Okay. Can everyone line up? Can everyone line up? Right.
No, I'm good, thank you.
Okay. Arms out the front. Arms out the front. Remember the feel. Remember the feel we had. And I'm just about to change to a new microphone with a bit of luck. Okay. Now remember the feel we had, and the feel we had was two hands stuck together. Put them together and allow them to stick. Allow them to stick totally. I'll have your feet shoulder width apart and move 1 foot forward. Excellent. 1 foot forward, and everyone look at that foot. Now remember what Tammy did, because that's your guide. When I tap your hand, that foot will stick to the floor. 1, 2, 3, tap. Oh, so you see, that's supposed to separate, but your foot's stuck, isn't it? Foot's stuck, and your hands are stuck. Then watch them closer. Hands, and tap. Perfect. Foot stuck to the floor. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, tap. And foot stuck to the floor. And done. And done. What's, it springs apart. Springs apart. We'll try again. But the foot stuck to the floor. And now, are you going to do it right this time? Tap. Perfect. And tap. Perfect. And tap. And tap. Right. Now, here's the test. How hypnotisable are you? I would like you right immediately, like now, to try as hard as you possibly can to lift that foot and find you can't. Try as hard as you possibly can to lift that foot and find you can't. Now come on, you're not trying. Hey? Are you trying? Have you ever felt anything like this before?
No.
How about you? Okay, what's your name? Jono, you're doing well. Oh, good boy. Stick. Are you trying? What's your name? Ebony. What's happening?
Their feet are stuck.
Can I have a hand?
None of them can move, like legit.
Good girl, stuck. Okay. How about yours? It's stuck. Can I have that hand? Okay. And that's stuck. What's your name?
Ron.
Happy birthday, Ron. Okay, now I'm going to sit you between two really pretty ladies, okay? It's your birthday present. What's your name?
Luke.
Luke, good to meet you, Luke. Is that stuck? Okay, can I borrow your hand? Okay. Stuck. Okay. Now, your name?
Ben.
Ben, can I borrow that? Okay.
Oh,
Stuck. I was going to go somewhere else, but I thought I wouldn't. Okay. Now, your name? Glenn. 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 Can I borrow that hand? Okay, your name? Lara. Can I borrow that? Stuck. Totally stuck. Isn't that sensational? Now, ladies and gentlemen, in case you haven't noticed, this is a photo opportunity. So what I need you to do is take your phones out real quick, take a photo. What's happened now? I haven't died to you. Here, look. 1, 2, stuck. Okay, and then put it up on Facebook, tagging Outback Hypnosis. Isn't that great? Don't you love social media? Okay. I think we need another couple of chairs. Okay. Right, can everyone look at me? Those who are able to look at me, look at my hand. The moment it hits waist height, those hands will come unstuck. Ready? Watch my hand. And unstuck. Perfect. Okay, could you all take a seat and we'll see if we can find some more. Oh look, I like yours. This is... Oh no, you've got that one there. Who have we got missing down here? We're missing one here. Okay. And there. Right. Sorry, I've told someone before that I'm 52 years old. I'm in midlife crisis. I think I'm male menopause. I've got hot flashes happening. Is that the heat? I think that's the heat in the place. Now, could I ask for you to swap places with this guy, please? And can you two swap places, please? Is there something I should know? Okay, can I ask you two to swap places, please? Right. What was your name again? Ron. Happy birthday, Ron. Could I ask you to pull both? Yeah, like that. Okay. And Ebony. Cool. May I have your hand? Have you ever been hypnotised before? Are you hypnotised now? No. Okay, I want you to take a nice deep breath. And out. And in. And close your eyes. And sleep. All the way down. All the way down. All the way down. And so, Kylie, can I have your hand? Okay, deep breath. And out. And in. And close your eyes. And sleep. All the way down. Okay, no worry. Your name again? Luke. Luke. Deep breath. And out. And sleep. And your name? Georgie. Okay, Georgie, are you ready? Deep breath. And sleep. Georgie, just come up a little bit. And perfect. And your name? Jono. And sleep. All the way down, the deeper you go, the better you feel, the better you feel, the deeper you go. The deeper you go, the better you feel. Okay, I'd be worried about leaning on such a pretty lady too. What we'll do, John, we'll do it again, and you come straight forward. You ready?
Well, like, hasn't mean like she.
Close your eyes. All the way down, all the way down. The deeper you go, the better you feel. The deeper you go, the better you feel. The deeper you go, the better you feel. And slow. And in. And sleep. And in. And sleep. Okay, look right there. And out. And close your eyes. All the way down, the deeper you go, the better you feel. The deeper you go, the better you feel. The deeper you go, the better you feel. Okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday. I can't sing. to you. I did get your name right, didn't I? No, sorry. That's John up there. You are? Ron. Should we do it again? No. Ron, watch this. Right, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, You would think in his situation he would have gone bang, wouldn't you? I want to stay here. Okay, look right there. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes. This way. All the way down. Drop down. Deeper you go, the better you feel. The deeper you go, the better you feel. The better you feel, the deeper you go. Okay. Oh no. Stay there for a little while, we'll send you back to the audience in a moment. But ladies and gentlemen, here are your stars for this evening. Ready to go. Give them a round of applause, make them know that tonight is going to be memorable. Tonight is going to be sensational. Okay, ladies and gentlemen on the stage, I would like you all, on the count of 3, to sit up keeping your eyes closed. To sit up keeping your eyes closed and listen. 1, 2, 3. Sitting straight up, keeping your eyes closed. All the way up, keeping your eyes closed. Thank you very much, Ron. Happy birthday, mate. Thanks for trying. Okay. Now, can I borrow your hand? Come with me. All the way up. Sit down. Perfect. Eyes closed. Right. The exciting thing is the ability to use your imagination. So right now we're going to turn it up. Right now, inside your mind, there is a control room. A control room that controls everything that happens in your body. From the length or the speed that your hair grows to the rate that you breathe. From your kidney function to your everything, you know, how fast they grow, all of that sort of thing. What I'd like you to do right now is to go to that control room. When you get to that control room, in 3, 2, 1, look for the dial, the knob, the lever that changes your imagination. Now reach out with your physical hand and turn that imagination up. Reaching out now with your physical hand. Turn it all the way up, as far and as high as you can possibly go. Okay, is everyone cool with that now? Is everyone cool with that down? Okay, all the way up, as high as you can possibly go. Using your physical hand, turn that all the way up, all the way up. That is perfect. Now, with that new imagination, we are going to go on a trip. Use that imagination, believe that you are sat there on a deck chair, on a vacation, on a holiday, in a sensational, in a spectacular rainforest retreat. Now just make yourself comfortable. Look out over the scenery in front of you. Your hands can go down. Do what you would do if you were on vacation. Feel how you would feel if you were on vacation. Know what you would know if you were on vacation. And there you are, looking out over the gorgeous scenery that you're on. And feel it's just enveloping. Look at those mountains in the background. Oh, and then you realise you don't actually like the way they look. Look at those mountains gorgeous. You don't actually like the way they look. Now, what is fabulous? What is fabulous? ideal. Now, with your new imagination, you can do incredible things. Reach out and grab those mountains. Grab those mountains and bring them into you. Bring them close. Reach out and grab those mountains, bring them in close, bring them in right in front of you, put them up so close that you can now, not that close, you can now reshape them to the shape that you like. You can maybe make them taller, maybe you can make them thinner, maybe you can make them fatter. With your own hands, you can change the way those mountains look. Make them taller. Notice the trees that are on those mountains. You can change the types of trees. You can change the types of trees. You can change it all. Okay. Now that you've got those mountains reshaped, push them back out. Push them back out to where they belong. Allow them to go all the way back out to where they belong. And now, there you are set. Right, hands down, sitting up straight. We're going to do what's called a hypnotic deepen up. So I need you all to take real close thought of what I'm doing. In a moment I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. When you do, focus on my hand. And as my hand goes down, your eyes will close and that relaxation that's in your body will multiply by 10. Open your eyes now. Looking at my hand. Looking at my hand. Opening your eyes now. And drop it 10 times deeper. 10 times deeper. Further down. Fabulous. Perfect. Lovely. Excellent. Now that's 10 times deeper relaxed. One more time, we'll go. Open your eyes, looking at my hand, opening your eyes and looking at my hand. This time, not only will the physical relaxation happen, a mental relaxation will take you deeper and deeper and deeper. All the way down, all the way down. All the way down. Fabulous. Fabulous. On the count of 3, I'll ask you again to open your eyes. Look at my hand. When you do, follow it down. This will take you as deep as you need to go to have the greatest time tonight in this show. 1, 2, 3. Open your eyes. And deeper, 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 deeper. Perfect. Absolutely fabulous. We're back on that fabulous place. We're back in that vacation. We're back in a place where there are mountains, where there are rainforests, where there are lagoons, where everything is beautiful, where everything is sensational. And the only downside are all of those itchy, bitey, stilly mosquitoes that have started attacking you, that have started biting you all over the body, all over everywhere where there's skin showing. Those mosquitoes are biting and itching and screaming and going hard and ow and bomb and oh no and the scene changes. You're no longer in a rainforest, you are now in Antarctica inside a shed. Inside a shed that has no insulation. It's 75 below zero outside. The frost is building up on the inside of the shed. The clothes you are wearing are not up to the job. Then someone's just walked in and opened the door. Tell him what you think about him opening the door. What was that? The person beside you is 10 degrees warmer than you are. The person beside you is 10 degrees warmer than you are. Find that person. Make yourself in a place. The person beside you is 10 degrees warmer than you are. You can feel that person. You can feel that person, and they are so much warmer than you are. It's sensational, the difference it makes. It's freezing outside, it's freezing inside, but just taking a hold of that person beside you is making you so much warmer. And the scene changes, and now you're in the middle of the Simpson Desert. And in that Simpson Desert it is 57 degrees. The heat, the amazing heat that is just pushing through your body. Your feet feel like baked potatoes in your shoes. The feet are stinging, your legs are awful. Everything is just crazy. The heat is phenomenal. It's driving you majorly bonkers. But the scene changes and the mosquitoes are back. And the mosquitoes are stinging and itching and biting you. And going crazy, those mosquitoes are just attacking you. Just going crazy, biting and stinging you. Oh my God, that hurt. Those horrible mosquitoes. And the scene changes. And we're back in Antarctica. It's freezing cold. It is absolutely, totally freezing cold. You're having trouble taking a breath because it hurts your lungs. It's so cold. And the scene changes. And we are back in the Simpson Desert. In that Simpson Desert, it is frying hot. Egg is frying on the ground beside you. It is horrendous, it is horrible, it is just amazingly disgraceful, and the scene changes and you are back in your vacation. The mosquitoes are gone, the life is good. Just relax, just love life, just enjoy every moment of this great feeling in your holiday vacation area. Okay. Now, sitting up straight, eyes to me, what I have here is a sleeper. Eyes open. Perfect. What I have here is a sleeper. And that will simply put you to sleep. Watch. 5 bullets, 6 shots, perfect. Isn't that sensational? Okay. Where do we go from here? What we just do? Gear stays on. Gear stays on. Right. The lady I'm touching right now, you have a very special ability. You are a highly trained sign language expert. and luckily for me, we have a table full of people with hearing impairment. So when I ask you to come back to me, you will be a highly trained sign language expert. The only difference is that you are not a normal sign language expert. You do sign language with your entire body. So everybody in the room will know 100% exactly what you are saying. When you come back to me, you will be a sign language expert. Okay. For the rest of the people, not the sign language expert, for the rest of the people. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. What was your name again? No, I understand you're a sign language expert. I need some help. Because you see this table here is a table full of people who have hearing disabilities, and impairments. I don't think disability is the right word. Are you good with that? Can you stand up and let them know everything that I am saying? Is that okay? I really appreciate that. That's perfect. Now, just let them know it's only that table. The rest of the room is fine. So let them know exactly what I'm saying. Okay? I came into Armidale this morning. What a sensational little town this is. It's just let them know what I'm saying. Okay? Armidale, sensational little town. And driving into Armidale this morning, I saw some really interesting stuff. Okay? I saw like 7 HQ holders. I saw 3 panel bands, and I wondered if I was heading back in time. Back in time. And sorry, just before we go ahead, I'll just talk to the rest of the people, but just let them know what I'm saying. With the rest of the people that are sitting up here, in a moment I'll ask you to come back to me. And when I ask you to come back to me, every time I touch my nose, you will feel like someone has just taken. Are you letting them know what I'm saying? Or am I not? Sorry. When you come back to me, whole body sign language, when you come back to me, you will have the feeling every time I touch my nose that you are being poked in the backside with a great big pin. A huge pin will be poking you in the backside every time I touch my nose. 1, 2, 3, the rest of you just sit up straight, open your eyes, notice everything that's going on. Keep a nice close focus on everything that's going on. I'm speaking too fast again, aren't I? I'm sorry. I'll just slow down a bit. But I've got a bit of a sniffle, and yeah, just there. Oh, well, is everything okay? No, look, take it. You can sit. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know why, but it only happened when I drove into Armidale. And it just really is happening. And is everything okay? What's happening? And where? What name? Explain, what happened?
I was sitting there.
And somebody punched you. It wasn't him, was it? No, okay. You jumped up as well. What happened with you? You said that a little bit like you didn't feel that uncommon. I just needed to be sure. Okay. And you jumped as well. What was that? Do you know what it was? No? Okay. I'm slowing down again, I promise. Whenever I get the sniffles, it's fine. Guys, sit back down. We've got a show to do here, please. I find that it just keeps happening. And very, very rarely do I get sick. But when I do, it always starts in the nose. But then there was actually this one time that I really, really got very, very sick. So, yeah, this is probably too much information. But when I really, really got sick, it was one of those types of sick, and I found myself in the toilet, and I was spewing over and over and over and over again. And it was just horrendous. It was just terrifying. And then it started at the other end. Violent diarrhea. I had violent diarrhea. And it was just terrifying. Happened to me. Now, it's this table down here that need your help. Thank you very much. Now, but luckily, it's usually just a sniffle that happens. It's just a sniffle, and that's about it. And now, I've just been told something. I've just been told that the hearing impaired people, have gone. So, I guess you're wondering why you're still signing, aren't you? And when you really didn't need to, because they left like 10 minutes ago and no one noticed and stuff, but that's fine. You just feel down and depressed about it, it's okay. You want to take your seat back and just sit. Okay, a little bit of hypnosis. This guy here is what we call a somnambulist. Okay, so he just goes so deep into it. I don't think he really is, but he's having a great time. You see, hypnosis. Stating this guy's going to be in hypnosis for about an hour. That's as good as having 8 hours sleep. So if you were planning to party on later tonight, if you've got one of these guys at your table, you can expect to be partying on a little bit. Now, I'm just going to cheat here. Okay, right.
You're up, Jenna.
The lady I am touching right now, you have the most incredible sense of smell. The most fabulous sense of smell. So good is that sense of smell that you can actually detect when a gentleman has had a Viagra tablet in the last 24 hours. Sensational. Like you are in the Guinness Book of World Records for how good your smell is, how good your sense of smell is. You, the person I'm touching now, when we come back, the name that has been in your life, that has been your name since the day you were born, will vanish from your mind. It will be totally and completely gone. It will be replaced with Armidale Blues is your name and has been your name since the day you were born. Armidale Blues. Now, I will completely forget that name, and every time I do, you will get more and more upset. You will not reach out to strike me, but you will get very upset with the fact that I cannot remember your name that is Armidale Smooth. The lady I'm touching right now, when you come back to me, the smell that's coming from the gentleman to the right of you will be horrendous. The smell will be so right, it will be like nothing you have ever heard or smelled before. It won't make you sick. You will not touch the man, but you will let everyone know very clearly with the look on your face just how you are feeling. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. All the way, sitting up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Eyes open, eyes open. Can you do me a favour? Can you stand up? I came here with my twin sister Stephanie, spinster Stephanie, and she's actually looking for a date after the show. Now I understand that you've got an incredible sense of smell, but she's actually looking for a guy who can afford it. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah? Okay. Can you go out into the audience? Can you find the people who would be a candidate to date my sister Spinster Stephanie? A man with a list should not say twin sisters Spinster Stephanie ever. When you find them, just hold this at not in high above their head and just go, okay, can you do that for me? Thank you very much. That's fabulous. Now, what was your name again? Sarah, good to meet you. And your name? What was that again? Say Bruce. Blues. Armidale Blues. What's your name? Georgie, nice to meet you, Georgie. Hello. What's your name? Violet. Hello, Violet. The person I'm touching you right now. Your arms are filling with helium and floating straight up into the air. Your arms are filling with helium and folded straight up into the air, all the way up, straight up, as high as you can possibly get them. All the way up, and now they're locked. Unable to move, those arms are locked there, totally unable to move, and someone's tickling your feet. Yeah, this is what happens when you don't come back when I ask you to. Okay? Your feet's no longer being tickled, your arms can go down. Is something wrong? Sounds like what? It's terrible. Can you smile over there? Okay. Did you put your deodorant on tonight? He's got deodorant on. That's right. Okay. Brian? Sorry. How many is that now, Ebony? 3. Can you point them out to me again? 2, right. Are any of them single? Are any of them prepared to say they're single? Okay. Just wondering, Rome still was a small town. Now, Graham, I just can't get my head around that. Look. Okay. Now, is everything okay over here now? He still smells. Can I get your hand? Now, when you come back to me on the count of 3, that disgraceful smell that you were smelling will just turn into the nicest smell you have ever smelled in your entire life. That smell you will love. You will love it so much you will just want to sniff and sniff and sniff that smell. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. Is everything okay? So you did push your deodorant on. Good man, that's great. That is great. Okay. Let's see. Watch this. Okay, when you come back to me, and every time you hear that sound, not if you can hear that sound. Every time you hear that sound, you will stand up immediately. Even though it may sound and feel a little bit strange, you will stand up immediately and go, "Brrr." You know what that sound is? Do you know what that sound is? That's just like chicken. Every time you hear this, there will only be one logical thing you can do. That will be to stand straight up and go, "Brrr." And when you do, you will not realise that it was you. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. And we found everyone in the room. You've got 4, and do you pay on good sauce? You don't know me? Yes, no. Okay, now, really, is there a good store out there for Sister Stephanie? And you want to give me a choice? What's your choice? What would be your choice? No, you can point someone out easy. It would be just like a right. 1, 2, 3, point out your choice. Here we have it. Sometimes people actually don't want to do it. Can you go and sit there? Is something wrong? No? You should probably sit. You should sit. Yeah. How's that smell going? It's still here. Now. Still coming in? Georgie. Okay, in a moment, Georgie, I'm going to ask you to come back to me, and when I do, the number between 2 and 4 will vanish from your mind. the number between 2 and 4 will totally and completely vanish from your mind. So when you count, it'll be like this. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. Georgie, could you come out the front with me? I'm a bit worried about the people in Armidale. Because I think they're picking on me because I've got a bit of a disability. My disability, Georgie, is that I've got 6 fingers. Can you see those 6 fingers? There's 5. Would you do me a favour and count? And just point to them as you count.
1, 2, 4, 5.
Try again. Okay, so there's 16. Okay, let's try this side. Okay, so I've got 6 on that hand, and I've got 6 on that hand, correct? So how many is that? Were you good at maths? That's a lot. Okay. Let's do the lot. How are we going to do this? You take that. With one hand, okay? And with the other hand, which hand, your left or right hand? Right there. I'll put the left hand. And now point and count for me.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
So 6 and 6 is
12.
Should we do that again?
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Is that right?
6 and 6 is 12.
6 and 6 is 12. Just count that one again, make sure it's 6.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
And you wait there. Here's what we want to do is again. The number 7. We've run into strife. Okay? So I'm going to get you both to help me. So can you start by counting that hand, and then we'll move on to you counting that hand. Now we're looking for what? 12.
12 fingers.
Right.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
See? When you work together, you can do anything. Shall we try that again? That's incredible, because you count by yourself.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, you count by yourself.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11.
It is 6. Try again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
6, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, so when you count it, it's 11. And when you count it, 11. But when you do it together,
Yes. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11.
you just got to work together. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate it. The suggestion of the lost number is gone from your mind. You have the number 7 back, you have the number 3 back, and life is all good, and life is fabulous. Where were we? Jared? Can you spell that for me? A-R-M-I-D-A-L-E. Top of the arts in English, hey? Do you have a wallet? Could you grab that for me? Has it got your license in it? Do you want to... Okay, are you a betting man? A betting man. You are? Cool. Would you bet me the $50 that Tammy couldn't take out of my hand that your name is not Armidale Blues? I will bet you. So you'll bet me? Just before we do that, credit card. A credit card will do, right? Does that say Armidale Blues? Oh, you got eyes like I have. Nothing wrong with your eyes, the arms are there all up. Okay, what does it say? Benjamin J. Okay, do you want to have a look at it? What does that say? So you've got someone else's wallet. Get a wallet. The way things are. Now. Not good at maths and I can't actually do things on time either, but you did very well. The suggestion that your name is Armidale Blues is gone, you are back to being Benjamin. Okay? When you come back to me, you will not know that you have lost your wallet. You will not know that you have lost your wallet. I will then let you know that I've found a wallet, which you will come and get. When you get that wallet from me, the next moment when I hold my hand out, you will hand it back to me and not know that you have done it. You will hand that wallet back to me and not know that you have done it. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. I found a wallet. Is anyone missing a wallet? Do you want to just check your pockets and see if your wallets are in there? Come back to me, ladies, and check your pockets to see if your wallet's in there. Benjamin, have you got your wallet? Have you? Check. Where? Yes. Now what I want you to do is just open it up and check and make sure it is yours. Okay. What's the name on that card? And that's your name? Is that his name? Okay, you should be careful with your wallet. No worries. No worries. You can sit down. Take a seat. Take a seat. And you're welcome. Okay. Now, when I hold my hand out, you will give me your wallet. You will not know that you have given it to me, but you will give me your wallet. It will be returned to you before the end of the night. When I hold my hand out, you will give me the wallet. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. Hello, Benjamin. How are you? So, where are we? Where are we? Is there someone here who has a belt on that wouldn't mind me borrowing it? No one. Is there someone in the audience that has a belt on that wouldn't mind me borrowing it? There's a gentleman. Good on you. It's small. That's right. That's very much. Right. I'm just going to take this. And I'm just going to put it there. Cool. Okay. Next. Kylie. So, okay, when you come back to me, Kylie, your belly button will be missing. Someone will have stolen your belly button. Your belly button will be totally and completely gone. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. Kylie, I understand that someone stole your belly button.
Yep, it's gone.
Check, make sure. Look, I've been told that someone in the audience has stolen it. Do you want to go out and see who that is? You want to go for a wander and just walk? Okay, own up. Who's got Kylie's belly button?
Philip?
This fella, just wait there, I'll get it. I'll get it for you. Do you want to just write to me? Now, are you sure this is your belly button? Are you ticklish, Kylie? You are very ticklish on the belly button. And you know how? You know how you can tell if it's actually your belly button? I just have to tickle it. See? And tickle some more. And just tickle. So I think that might be your belly button. It could be your belly button. Would you like that? You're very welcome. You don't want to lose it again. Take a seat. Take a seat. I found a wallet. Is anyone missing a wallet? Is it yours? Does that look like your wallet? Do you want to come in? Do you want to just check and make sure that's yours? Take your card out. Okay, what's the name on that card? Mr. Benjamin? Benjamin, is that your name? So that's your wallet? That's your wallet. You don't want to lose, there's lots of money in there. It's just really, the way things are these days, you don't want to lose your wallet. That's fine. Now, sit down, that's cool. That's cool. Okay. You're welcome. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Okay. When I ask you to come back to me, when I ask you to come back to me, you will notice that the person sitting behind you, beside you, is a freak. He is a really strange looking person. He is just this. And you will not be able to move off the seat, but you will let us know very clearly with the looks on your face just what you think of the person sitting to the right of you. In just a moment, I'm going to ask you to come. We've got something. In just a moment, I'm going to ask you to come back to me, and when I do, you will look out in the audience and realise they know something about you. They know something about you. And you want to hold it in, but you just don't trust them, and everything will show on your face. The audience knows something about you, and it will all show on your face. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. Is it good stuff? It's nice. Can everyone look towards me? Right. Now watch my hands. Okay, for everyone up the front, on the count of 3, I'm going to ask you to come back to me. When I do, the hypnotist will be. No, you won't. When I say, when you come back to me, when I say X-ray, the hypnotist, Stephen, will be completely naked. Not one scrap of clothes on him, except maybe his socks. The hypnotist, when you come back to me and I say X-ray, will be completely naked. And then, when I say reverse, the hypnotist will have his clothes back on and you will be sitting in front of this great audience, naked, not a thing on you, nothing at all. 1, 2, 3, come back to me. I found a wallet. Do you want to check and see if you've got a wallet? Is anyone missing their wallet? Have you lost your wallet? And does this look like it? Do you want to just check it and make sure that it's yours? Okay, now what's the name on the card say? Benjamin Joseph. And is that your name? Benjamin, you should be much more careful with your wallet. You don't want to lose those things. They're worth a lot of money. And there's a lot of money in it. Well, actually, there isn't much of it at all. Take a seat, take a seat. Now, here's the fun part. We're getting close to the end of the show. And because we're getting close to the end of the show, these lovely people are starting to actually hypnotise themselves. Because watch what happens when I just look at the belt.
That wasn't exactly what I was hoping for.
1, 2, 3, come back to me. I'll try and make a snake sound a little bit better this time. Look, I'm not a country boy. I call myself the outback this, but I'm not a country boy. So which end do I grab this thing at? Now your feet, your chest is stuck to the ground, your bums are stuck to the chair. I've got him. Bums are stuck to the chair. Take your seat back down. And isn't that amazing? Isn't that incredible? I know. Isn't this the type of thing you see in a country town like this? Just don't you see this a lot? Bring your chairs back together, Chairs back together, lining ourselves up please. Okay, we're just about done for the day, which is a really good thing because I've got to get up tomorrow morning and go and get an X-ray. So what's up? You're looking at me a little bit funny. Okay? Really? Ladies, is there a problem here? What's up there? Okay. Can you tell me what's going on? I think they laugh at me. I really do. What's the problem? What's happening? What's going on? What are you doing to me? No, look at this. Look over here. This is $10 note. God, I wish I could reverse that. Isn't that amazing what happens when you reverse something? That's the most horrendous thing we've ever seen. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, look up at me. Turning around. And so. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay. When I ask you to come back to me, it will be on a count of 5 this time. You will come back so ecstatic, so excited, so exuberant, because you just had an hour and 15 minutes of being hypnotised. You now are in a place where you may as well have had 8 hours sleep. You will be fabulous. You are fabulous. You have been fabulous. When you come back to me on the count of 5, come back excited. Come back loving the knowledge that you have learned so much more about hypnosis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the way back, all the way back, all the way back. Absolutely perfect. Now, ladies and gentlemen, can we have a round of applause for these people? We're all not standing patiently. We're all not fabulous. Stand up, take it out, please. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now, before we go any further, I just want to do a little bit more hypnosis. What I'd like everyone to do is take out your phones, go straight to Facebook, like Outback Hypnosis, and on YouTube on Monday there will be a video of this show tonight.